Good morning and welcome to WMRT this morning. I'm Hannah White and I'm joining you live here in Bermuda and in Hamilton Harbour for day 3 of the Argo Group Gold Cup. Day 1, as we know, there wasn't much wind, but yesterday Bermuda weather really pulled through and we got through 10 flights in the end of racing and we had some great action out on the water. So here are the results as they stand at the moment. In Group 1, it's Francesco Bruni with 4 wins and no losses. Stefan Lindberg also on 4-0. Jesper Radic also on 4-0. Bjorn Hansen on 3-1. Blythe Walker on 1-3. And Keith Swinton, Jakob Pollock and Jordan Rees all on 0-4. In Group 2, it's Johnny Bernson, Phil Robertson and Taylor Canfield all on 3-1, with Peter Gilmore and Torvar Mirsky on 2-2, Ruben Corbett, Lance Fraser and Sam Pearson all on 1-3. And in the final group, Group 3, it's Ian Williams and Damien Yell on 4-0, Matthew Richard on 3-0, Eric Monin on 2-1, Simona Ferraresi on 1-3 and Peter Miller, Terry McLaughlin on 0-3 with Laurie Jury on 0-4. So here we are, day 3, and it's all about getting through the rest of qualifying this morning. I'm delighted to say I'm joined here this morning by David Campbell-James, who is the Principal Race Officer. David, just tell us a little bit about the programme today.
Well, we're going with 3 flights for each of the groups today, so that's the 9 final flights we need to complete the round robin. And then we're going to try and do 2 or 3 flights for the repechage, so the 3rd and 4th place teams will come back onto the water and we'll do as much of the 5 flights we need to do for that as we possibly can today. It'll be quite a tough job to actually do more than 2 or 3 today, which will then leave us 2 or 3 flights left for tomorrow if we're successful. Obviously the wind's up a bit, so hopefully probably just a bit more than yesterday, but we are expecting it to get even more later this afternoon, so I'm hoping that we can get a good number of flights done today.
And just tell me, obviously we lost the first day with only 1 flight. That really put the pressure on you and the rest of the team.
Yeah, we're expecting to only have 3 flights this morning to complete the round robin, so we're 6 flights behind at the moment, but we can catch up, and we can do more tomorrow. The program gets easier. The first days are always the difficult ones in the Bermuda event because we have 24 teams here, but it gets a bit lighter as far as the program is concerned from now on, and so we can catch up fairly easily as long as the weather doesn't get too much and we don't have too much wind.
And just tell me about the weather. I mean, we do have some strong forecasts coming in, especially for this afternoon and tomorrow, I believe.
Yes, we're looking to 22 to 25 knots, and that then creates other problems, which yesterday, for example, we had no breakdowns at all. Breakdowns delay the program, and but with the conditions we had yesterday, we had no breakdowns, and obviously if it gets up to 22, 25 knots, then we do have more breakdowns, and that again delays the program. But I'm hoping that we're going to be in the it'll be okay for sailing today and for the rest of the week. The forecast isn't so good, but I'm still hopeful that we'll complete the program in time.
Okay, David Campbell-James, I don't want to delay proceedings anymore, so I'm going to let you dash off to the committee boat. But of course, we are here in Bermuda for the 7th event on the 2011 World Match Racing Tour, and this is how we got here.
Damien Liel crosses the finish line to win Match Race France. Bruni wins and takes Match Race Germany.
Bjorn Hansen is the new king of the Korea Match Cup.
And Ian Williams takes the 2nd race and the win here in Portugal. Williams wins Stena Match Cup Sweep.
quite had the results we wanted earlier in the year. To have a little bit go our way and take the win here has given us a lot of confidence to catch back up to, you know, Francesco and Ian.
We are going to try to fight until the last moment to get a little closer to have a chance in Malaysia.
I think we're the only one really with a whole set of good results going into Bermuda, so it takes the pressure off us a little bit and actually puts it back on some of the other guys.
Well, we're here on the dock ahead of day 3 of racing, and it's Group 3 that are headed out on the water first. And at the top of Group 3 right now, it's Ian Williams and Team GAC Pindar. And I can just see Bill Hardesty here, tactician. Bill, so a great day for you yesterday, a good start.
Thank you.
Now, I saw in the paper yesterday that Ian Williams did an interview with the Bermuda Sun and said that it was all about winning for you guys here. Is that right?
I think it's each race one at a time. You know, winning here is not the end of the road for us. We've obviously got to do well, and it depends a little bit on how the others do. But yeah, winning one race at a time.
Okay, now obviously in your group you've got some unknowns, but you've also got some other, you know, pretty good. You've got Bruni, I think, in your group. Or let me have a look down here. No, Damien, you got the French, of course. Yeah. Damien Yell and Mathieu Richard. And of course, the later we go into qualifying, the more tour card holders you have to race. So, anything different you're going to do here, or is it just like racing them at any other event?
Well, it's tricky here in the harbor. It's really shifty. Today the breeze is still over the land. Well, it's over the land in any direction, but this is the higher part of the land where there's buildings and a lot of really shifty randomness in the breeze. And today we race against the two other teams that are both 4-0, and then the other team we race is 3-1. So it's going to be an all-on day, and it's going to decide who goes through.
And how do you find the International One designs? Are you enjoying sailing them? I know you've sailed them a lot before.
Yeah, they're fun. My position on the bow is pretty simple. It's just pull up, pull down, spinnaker hired, and then I can do tactics from there. Sometimes I go back and help out with the cockpit stuff, but they're fun. They're different. They're heavy. They heel over a lot, and so it's a little bit of a different game. But it's a nice change.
Now, obviously, Ian had a bit of an issue here last year, not making it past the repechage after a massive 3-way draw with Ben Ainsley and Adam Monoprio, I think. That's not affecting his mentality, is it?
I don't know. You can never tell, really. It's still early, and we won in 06, or I think it was 06, and then we got eliminated in the repechage in 07. So you just can't put any weight into it. It's a lot of the conditions and a little bit on the boats that you get. You know, they're all a little bit different. So like I say, one race at a time. Hopefully you can just, you know, break it down even smaller into one entry, one start, one mark grounding, one shift. Everything is just kind of really basic out here, and you just have to remember that you can't win it at the start out here in Hamilton Harbor.
Okay, well, I can see your boat just about to leave the dock there, so I don't want to keep you any longer, Bill. Don't want you to miss the boat, as it says. So thank you very much, and good luck to Bill Hardesty and Ian Williams, Team GAC Pindar. They're heading out on 4-0 at the moment, but plenty of people left to sail this morning. We've got Simona Ferraresi here from Italy. He had a really good start to his day yesterday, winning 1 race and losing 3, so not too bad. Going down the dock as well, of course, we have the French team, Mathieu Richard. I can see Greg just here. Greg, would you just join us for a chat quickly? So Greg, a nice start to the day yesterday.
Yes, that was a nice start. No loss is always a good day and a good start, but that was important. And I think today everything will be decided for our groups, and everything begins today.
And do you enjoy this event? Does Mathieu enjoy this event? How are the IODs for you?
It's always good to sail in paradise, like sailing in Bermuda, and we always enjoy to come. The results have been sometimes very good because we won the event, we went also in the final, but we had also some early, how do you say that, eliminations. Then nothing is sure, but we know that we can do well.
Okay, good. Well, very best of luck this morning. One more question I wanted to ask you. You're in the same group as Damien, your fellow French training partners. How is that? Do you wish you weren't in the same group, or do you just treat him as any other competitor?
Damien who?
Oh, come on.
No, it's with Damien we are really good friends on shore, but when we're on the water, he's a competitor like anybody else, and we don't mind.
Okay, well, good luck this morning, Craig. So as they head out onto the water, Group 3 will complete their qualifying. Then we will go to Group 1 and then finish off the day with Group 2. And as we heard from PRO David Campbell-James, hopefully we will get some of the flights of the repechage. We will be back with you between midday and 2 o'clock local time. That's UTC -4. So please do join us then when we will be bringing you live race coverage from on the water here in Hamilton Harbour in Bermuda for the Argo Group Gold Cup.